53 minutes after the hour now, and devastating floods, pounding rain, shutting down the nation's fourth largest city.
All right, at this hour, rescue crews trying to keep up with the constant calls for help in the Houston areas. Volunteers joining emergency teams to pull people from their homes.
Reporter Griff Jenkins rode with one Good Samaritan on a rescue mission, and we're going to see that now. Watch.
How many runs have you made today?
This is probably my 10th run.
We woke up really early, like 5 a.m., and all the rooms were flooded. We were basically like sleeping in water.
The only real treacherous thing in these roadways, which are not waterways, are sunken cars. You can see a sunken car right there.
You can get new ones. You can get new ones.
Oh,
Your house or my house?
It was about 5 a.m. 1 minute, everything was fine, but we could see the water was really high. The next minute, it's rushing in through every door we had.
Where do you hope to go now? Just out of here?
If we can get to the freeway, with thanks to you guys, that'll be a start.
Had you known, would you have just left?
We would never have stayed with children, not a second. If we thought at all that they would be at risk, we would have left.
Bye, guys. Dad, see ya.
Let's go, Becky!
Go!
Go!
It's very stressful. Everyone in my circle of friends was saying, please get out of Houston, please. I'm like, oh, it's just rain, it's just rain. I've never seen anything like that. Oh, yeah, there's my car.
That's your car there?
Yeah.
Does it feel overwhelmingly, to a certain extent, to have this many houses, this many people needing to get out?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. It's a little overwhelming, but I figured just keep going, you know.
Are y'all coming out and getting in there?
Yeah.
And keep going is going to be tough, because if they get a lot of rain again today, those john boats can't operate. But the story here of these volunteers is truly heroic, in the spirit of the citizens of Houston. Remarkable, guys.
Yeah, that's Texas. Whatever it takes, right?
Absolutely, and the hazards they face, whether there's submerged cars and other debris under that way, they're risking themselves to help their fellow man and woman, and it's touching and inspirational at the same time,
yes,
guys.
Sweet of that Good Samaritan. Griff, I do have to ask, we heard the English lady, she was saying, we didn't know it was going to be like this. The other lady said, oh, we thought just a little bit of rain. But I don't know, maybe they didn't watch the news, but last week I felt like we were covering this. Janice was talking about how big the storm was. If you live in the area, you need to evacuate. The governor was telling them to evacuate. Why didn't they know?
Well, you know, Ainsley, that is certainly the conversation that is going to be playing out for months. That very question, because you talk to people. We had one homeowner that moved into their home last week. They said, well, they didn't tell us we had to leave. Perhaps understandable, because they don't live here. But we also talked to one of those women who was born and raised here her whole life, and she said they weren't putting enough emphasis on what was coming, and had they known what was coming, they would have left.
All right, Griff Jenkins, don't you leave. We'll check back with you later. Thanks so much.